Hi everybody, Dr. Hooten here at Hooten Family Healing Center in Dallas, Texas. I am making this video especially for those of you who have recently started care in our North Dallas office. I cannot tell you how excited I am for you to start this journey with us. I first got adjusted in 1984 and it changed the course, it changed the trajectory of my life because I was already losing my health. I was never really a healthy kid and I started building health, and today in 2023, I am trying to help as many as I can. I want to see people's lives transformed. You've seen the testimonies around the office. This is not some weird new tech agey thing. This is real healing, people healing all the time. So I've got a couple of examples for you. The two concepts I want you to remember today are consistency and time. Consistency meaning keep your adjusting schedule. Just commit to that first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it was for you, whatever your care plan is. Just commit to that 3 times a week, and think of it like working out in a gym. If you go 3 times a week consistently, you're going to get stronger. It's exactly the same concept with your spine. If you get adjusted regularly 3 times a week over a course of time, your body is going to get stronger and stronger. So just a couple of examples for you. This is one that really got my heart when he showed up. Alex, so this little guy's 7 years old, and he had migraine headaches. Migraines in a child, I cannot imagine. Now in a kid, what do you think? Would a kid heal slower or faster than an adult? Usually quicker, not always, but usually. And his headaches went away in the first few weeks of getting adjusted. He's doing great today. Rheumatoid arthritis. This is Allison with the lovely Dr. Angela. Neck surgery. Allison already had 1 neck surgery, and of course the surgeons say don't let a chiropractor touch your neck. That's a joke. That's just horrific advice. And we were able to help Allison. Now she had 6 different diagnoses for autoimmune diseases, 6 different ones, and she's off all that medication now. She's doing fantastic. Another back pain resolved. That's the #1 cause of missed time from work. Big drain on our economy. Anxiety medications. This is so big. Mel is just a young lady and given these psychiatric medications with no end in sight. Well, she heard about us. Her friends referred her in here. She started getting adjusted, and yes, her body started adapting properly. Her body started getting stronger. Her brain chemicals started working better, and she, on her own with her family, took herself off the medication. I didn't take her off the medicine or anything like that. In fact, I didn't even work on her brain chemicals. If you think about it, I adjusted her and her body got better. I'm going to do a good job of explaining that in a second. Now, she came at 3 times a week for months to establish that flow, and then her body got well. Granny Bob, this ulcerative colitis, that is a giant mess for people. A lot of times it's real painful stools and loose diarrhea. In her case, it was a severe cramping feeling whenever she bent over, and she's doing great today. And it was 3 times a week at the beginning for probably 6 months. She drove up here. I think she lives an hour away, and she's doing great today. Hi, Granny Bob, if you get to see this. Back surgery, herniated disc, bone spurs, stenosis. If you've known somebody that's consulted with an orthopedic about back surgery, get them in here. We can still help them. And then this is one of my all-time favorites, my buddy James. James had these migraine headaches, and the doctors had told him it was coming from the top of his spine. So when I graduated in 2000, James came walking in and said, hey, can you help me? They want to fuse my spine together, and I won't be able to play soccer or do much in the way of athletics and sports afterwards. And we started adjusting him 3 times a week at the beginning, and over the next weeks and months, those migraines just melted away. He healed himself. I move the bones. You're going to hear us say that. I move the bones. God does the healing. James's body fixed itself. You still have that power. So consistency, 3 times a week at the beginning for up to 6 months usually. Every now and again, somebody will come in real bad shape and it's 3 times a week for a year. But whatever it is, just stick to that schedule. Now, at the end of that, it's all about keeping this flowing. So you'll see some people will stay at 3 times a week because they enjoy keeping their brain and their body connected. Others will drop down to once a week. If things are in really good shape, I'll give you an option of once every other week, something like this. But unless your spine is perfect, and I mean your curves are perfect from the side, There's no twisting from straight ahead. Those subluxations, unless you have no subluxation in your spine, which is rare, then you're going to need to maintain this regularly. I personally, so I started getting adjusted in 1984. We went 3 times a week. Gosh, it seemed like for 2 years. My lungs healed up, my kidney healed up. Today I get adjusted 2 or 3 times a week. Now I have Dr. Angela here with me. It's easy, but figure out how to get here on a regular basis, 3 times a week at the beginning, to establish this flow. And then once it's really fluid, your body's getting stronger, then it's about maintaining it. And over time, you'll notice your body in a year, 2 years. We just had a family leave here a second ago, and her kids just don't get sick anymore. They disappeared on me for a month, and they came running back because all their allergies and everything returned. Why was it so important to continue to come? Well, it's not that it's addicting as much as if you feel good, and you notice your body's working better and you have less allergies, that feeling good, that feeling of pure real health, that is the addicting thing, right? And I want to see you avoiding the doctors, avoiding the medications, and you be your own doctor. So 3 times a week at the beginning to establish this, figure that schedule out, and then stay consistent. And over time, you'll notice your organs and everything regenerating, whether it's severe stuff like Allison with all that rheumatoid, or headaches like in that little boy, whatever that you've been dealing with, just dig in and watch your body heal. Remember, drugs are bad. God is great, and so are you. We'll talk to you next time.